All right, let's talk Carnival celebration food. The biggest ship Carnival has just got out, and we're going on it here in the near future, aren't we?
A couple weeks.
We're heading out. But what we've been doing a little bit of research about what they're going to have. So we put a whole presentation together of what's there. Some of it we're familiar with on previous cruises, and some of it we're not, and we're going to talk about all that right now. We've been on over 25 Carnival cruises, so we know a little bit about cruising and what to expect on some of it. So let's go over some of it right now. All right, we've been putting some pictures up that were available online to show you kind of what some of this place looks like. This is called Street Eats. And it's supposed to be a lot of different flavors, like focus on flavors from trucks and carts and stalls, just things you would get out of the ordinary, not just like going to restaurants, kind of different varieties. So I'm really looking forward to the variety that the Street Eats area has. It's never been on any of the ships we've been on before, so I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to definitely be trying several of those places in there out. The next one is Fieri's Burger. You've been there before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, they're on almost every ship, but they're really good.
You've been there before?
Oh yeah, a few times.
Just a couple times?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
We always hit that up at least a couple times while we're on the boat, on the ship there.
They're good.
And
it's quick.
They're very fast. Normally it's not a long line.
No.
All kind of toppings that you want. Any kind. They'll make it any way you want it. They'll they make them fresh right there, so it's really good. The only thing I had, the fries. We did have a little issue.
They used to have like hand cut fries that they made fresh. Now we're noticing they've changed them. I'm not sure. I think they're kind of frozen. But
it might have just been on our ship and they ran out of the hand cut. I don't know.
The last couple of ships.
Yeah, so we'll be interested to check that out.
I'm kind of disappointed in that a little bit. But
we'll be checking that out. We'll be showing you that when we get there. See if they made a difference. The next thing Fieri has on the ship, and on most of the ones we on, and not everyone, but this one does have it. It's called Pig and Anchor, and on the ships that we've been on, they did it on the outside
like
deck.
a barbecue thing outside.
Got pig barbecue, got beef. Oh man, the collars were really good last time I had on. Anyway,
Mac
you got
and cheese, baked beans,
everything. But it's really good. They really do a good job on that.
Right.
But previously, they've only had it on sea days, on the outside of the ship in the open air, and if it's raining and all, you have problems and all. But apparently, in this new boat celebration, it's built in. It looks like it's open more. I don't know yet. We'll check that out on board there, but it looks like it's going to be inside. You see the pictures right there that I'm showing you right there. It's inside, so that's going to be really good there to be able to go out there, because something I forgot one time. Oh man, the Pig and Anchor, I missed it. But
he gets more excited about that than me. I eat barbecue, but it's not my thing.
I like it. It's good to me.
It's not my big thing.
I like Big Chicken. That's Shaq's
the
place.
Basketball player.
Yeah, he has a string of restaurants, I think, and he's put Big Chicken in there. You see some things. I think he's got. Even I read online that they have a breakfast too. So
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so looks like they have a lot of things. Definitely lunch and dinner. Looks really good. They have good reviews on the restaurant and all. So I'm thinking that's going to be a really good thing. Can't wait to try that too.
Right.
Pizza. What I saw, they do have a pizza. I think it's down the street, but I'm not positive about that. But they hand toss a pizza and make it fresh right there. And we always, every time we've gone, we've gotten pizza at some point in time, whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning or it's.
I think the last cruise I missed pizza.
Did you?
I got it.
I did. I know. I went around there and got some one time. You just get a snack sometime.
Yeah.
You want to go there, or it's late at night and nothing's open. Normally they have it open 24 hours a day. I think this one's open 24 hours a day.
I thought they had stopped.
Well, on that boat, but this boat, I'm reading online, it looked like it was open 24 hours a day. Most times, a lot of boats, they are open 24 hours a day, so anytime you're hungry, you can go get a pizza, so that's pretty good too. All right, let's move on to the dining room. And we just about always go to the dining room.
Oh,
yeah, dinner at night. And you can choose whether you want anytime dining. That means you can pick when you go, and you got a phone app now that you just type in to reserve your reservation, and it tells you how long you got to go. That works really well. Or you can have a scheduled time. We always pick the anytime down that way, because depending on what time you get back from excursion, or if you just want to
rushed,
or if you want to go watch a show or something, you got time to go anytime. That's what we choose, but you can pick your. I think it's got 2 dining times if you want
6 and 8 or
something like that. Yeah. So, but anyway, the dining room is always really good. A variety every night. You have a menu, different menu. You actually review the menu on your phone, iPhone, before you go, so you can kind of look at what you might want and everything. And you get any kind of alcohol and all right there too. You serve it, but that's extra though, with alcohol and that. All right, well that's all the free ones right there. Let's talk about some of the ones you have that are extra that you have to put out for us. So let's check some of them out. All right, the first one to talk about is a Fahrenheit 555 steakhouse. And we've had steakhouses on our previous cruises, and we have been to them, and it's really the steaks and the lobster and the steakhouse is a higher quality than the ones you would get at the dining room. You still get steak, prime rib, you get all kind of different. In lobster in the dining room, one night, you can't pick that every night, they just have it certain nights. But there you get it, of course you pay, but you get it whatever you want there.
It's gone up a lot from what it used to be though.
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than it was when we first started going to it, but it's still not a bad deal for being on a ship. But anyway, the steak is a definite high quality, and the lobster is really good.
The food's all good.
If you want to put a little extra out and go to a dinner, have a date night, right?
Yeah, well, the whole cruise is a date, right?
Yeah, really. But it's pretty good. Now, they do have a nice Italian restaurant. In Cucina di Capitano, I think it is. But I'm not as big Italian as you loved Italian.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
And I might eat it, and it's good, but I like more to meat. But Italian restaurant's really good. Now on our last cruise, they have free lunch in the Italian. Nobody knew that, hardly anybody, and you could actually go there during lunchtime to get free. And this one might be set up that way. I don't know.
Probably is.
I'm
they
thinking
charge at night, and you just walk in and they sign
at lunchtime. Yeah,
and they make it fresh right there in front of you. So.
Even at lunchtime, they make it right there. But then at night you pay. But I think the lunch, we'll have to check that out and make sure. But if it is, we'll definitely be hitting that at lunchtime too. So that is Italian's really good. Yeah. Seafood Shack, and we have that was been on a lot of our previous boats, and we have eaten at the Seafood Shack. Yeah. They have crab legs, fish, shrimp, all kinds of seafood. Yeah. So anyway, if you get a chance to hit the Seafood Shack, Seafood Shack was always good on our boats that we've been on. So it's pretty good. Bonsai Teppanyaki. Anyway, teppanyaki or teppanyaki, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but anyway, it's like a Japanese steakhouse. I don't know if I told you about that. It's,
they have one.
They have one at the other one?
No, we haven't had one.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is on
this ship. Probably.
Yeah, I think this is a first on this one. I don't remember ever seeing this one. If y'all are familiar with it, the guy puts stuff in, fire comes up, and they cook it right in front of you on a skillet right there. I'm really looking forward to it. I think we need to go to that's a pay one, and but that's one of my favorite restaurants to go to is one of those Japanese steakhouses, and it's basically built like that. So I think that's gonna be really good. Bonsai Sushi. Now I'm not a big sushi eater, so but for those of you that like sushi, they do have a Bonsai Sushi, and we have seen them make because they have had sushi on previous boats, and they make this boat. It's called a sushi boat, and it looked really cool because I saw them make it one day, and they put all the different sushi in a boat like and bring it to the table, and everybody eats it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. There's a new one there also called Rudys Sea Grill.
That's something different.
Yes, definitely different. And
that's a pay.
Seafood. How can you go wrong with seafood? Seafood's always good, man. And they're gonna have a lot of the more expensive seafood than like the Seafood Shack's like a little corner thing. Rudys Sea Grill would be like a restaurant. Where,
I saw a picture as well. Nice.
Yeah, and where you sit down, eat, and everything. So, but. And that's just all. I'm sure they have the other buffet areas. No, I didn't see that online, but I'm sure they got a lot more.
Have a leader.
Yeah, so we'll be taking some pictures of all that when we get on board. I just want to kind of give you a little preview of what we're looking at, and we're trying to checking everything out and what to expect when we get there, right? All right, that's a lot of food to take in, isn't it? I hope that gives you an idea of what to expect when you go. I can't wait to go on a boat and try some of this out. I'm really looking forward to the street eats, I think they call it. It's supposed to be a variety of like food truck type things and stalls and places you get off the beaten path. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. How about you, Miss Gigmaster? Which one are you looking forward to?
Well, there's a new one called Big Chicken, which is the basketball player Shaq. Shaquille, I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I think that's a line of restaurants that he does have, so that's pretty cool.
Everybody says that's really good.
Yeah.
That'll be a new one to try.
We've never been to that one, so that'll be a new one to try too. So we're looking forward to the ones that we haven't been to yet.
Right.
So anyway, we'll be definitely putting out some videos in the near future showing the real thing out there that we run across, so stay tuned for that. We look forward to seeing you on there. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and what do I got to do?
Subscribe to the Gigmaster.
You got it. All right, we'll see you on the next adventure.